The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series has been available for a while, but still ranks as the finest trio of Android tablets, offering top-notch specifications, elegant styling, and outstanding software. Nevertheless, it's just a matter of time until the Galaxy Tab S10 series becomes official. So, what will the company's new high-end slates look like? The Galaxy Tab S10 line is likely the most popular flagship Android tablet series out now. Thus, it comes to reason that Samsung is working on new versions for 2024. It's also worth mentioning that the business has produced new flagship Android slates each year for the previous few years. The business skipped a launch in 2021, however, so this is far from a certain thing. However, WinFuture blogger Roland Quant observed what may be the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus's model number, SM-X828. So it appears like the series is actually in the works. If that's not evidence enough, during July's Galaxy Unpacked event, a Samsung South Africa spokesperson told Android Authority, there will be a Tab S10 series. The rep also stated that the tablet would be available before the end of the year. Nailing down a Galaxy Tab S10 series launch timeframe is a challenging assignment. That's because the Galaxy Tab S9 range arrived in July 2023 with the company's foldable phones, while the Galaxy Tab S8 series launched in February 2022 alongside the Galaxy S22 series. The business debuted the Galaxy Tab S7 series in 2020 during an August Unpacked event, bypassing a flagship tablet introduction in 2021. For what it's worth, the Tab S6 series was announced in July 2019. Initially, we expected the Galaxy Tab S10 series would be introduced during the July 2024 Galaxy Unpacked event, but it didn't show up. Later, a Samsung spokesman informed Android Authority that the new tablets are absolutely in the works and would be released before the end of the year, but they didn't specify a specific date. Later, well-known leaker Max Jambor mentioned on X, previously Twitter, that the Galaxy Tab S10 series may come in October, but we still don't have a definite date for the big unveiling. More recently, Roland Quant announced that the Galaxy Tab S10 series would ship on September 26 in Europe. According to Quant, the tablets are likely to enter European markets soon after. We can confidently expect that a worldwide release, including the United States, will likely occur on the same day. Samsung India also announced pre-reservations on September 17 for the new Galaxy Tab. The accompanying image displays a tablet that looks like the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. The Samsung India website also included a countdown meter that concluded on September 25. The Galaxy Tab S9 comes in three distinct models: an 11-inch basic Tab S9, a 12.4-inch Tab S9 Plus, and a 14.6-inch Tab S9 Ultra. A rumor from the Jungang indicates the 11-inch model would be withdrawn from the range. If that's the case, then we may only see a Galaxy Tab S10 Plus and Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. This specific rumor has garnered more validity since then. Since of all the leaks so far, we have only seen two variants of the Galaxy Tab S10 series. Previously, even Blast revealed an official-looking product render of the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. From the picture, it's obvious that the Tab S10 Ultra might be virtually similar to the Tab S9 Ultra, with a display notch up front, a twin camera configuration at the back, and the same positioning for the keyboard attachment and magnetic connectors. A fresh rumor from Android Headlines has released comprehensive graphics and the exact specs for the Galaxy Tab S10 series. Visually, both tablets appear to preserve a similar design language to their Tab S9 predecessors and to one other. The Ultra, however, distinguishes itself with a centrally positioned notch housing two front-facing cameras and somewhat smaller bezels. Both models are expected to be offered in two color options, which may be referred to as Moonstone Gray and Platinum Silver. Elsewhere, it appears like the Galaxy Tab S10 series will not change too much from its predecessors. This includes design aspects like metal backs with aluminum frames and a S Pen connection slot on the back, an IP68 classification for dust and water intrusion, and stereo speakers on the shorter sides of the tablets. There's been a lot of chatter recently about Samsung potentially moving to MediaTek CPUs for some of its large forthcoming products, including the Galaxy Tab S10 series. This story has been circulating around for a while, but well-known leaker Ice Universe revealed that Samsung is certainly going with the Dimensity 9300 Plus for their tablets. What's interesting is that the leaker says all the Galaxy Tab S10 models will have MediaTek chips inside. This clears things up a little since prior rumors weren't sure whether all the models would employ Dimensity processors or if Samsung would mix and match various chips for different models or different areas. MySmartPrice recently captured the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus and the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra making an appearance on the 3C certification platform. The S10 Plus is labeled as SMX820, while the S10 Ultra is SMX926C. These certifications prove that both tablets will still support 45-watt fast charging, but we don't receive any further specifics from the listings. Samsung is exploring a Galaxy AI key on Bluetooth keyboards and folio covers for the Galaxy Tab S10 series, according to a report by WinFuture in September. This follows Microsoft releasing a Copilot key for Windows computers. There's no news on what this key would really accomplish, however. The newest rumor from Android headlines appears to suggest that the tablets will definitely employ the Dimensity 9300 Plus processor. Moreover, it hints that the battery capacity will remain similar at 10,090 mAh on the Tab S10 Plus and 11,200 mAh on the Tab S10 Ultra. According to the same rumor, the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra and S10 Plus are also likely to keep the same display sizes as its predecessors, with the Ultra boasting a 14.6-inch screen and the Plus coming in at 12.4 inches. However, both versions are rumored to contain an anti-reflection panel, which may be comparable to the display glass found in the Galaxy S24 Ultra, perhaps boosting screen visibility in bright environments. The camera arrangement also looks to stay intact. Both tablets are believed to include a 13-megapixel main camera and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the back. The Ultra's front-facing cameras, situated in the notch, will likely comprise of two 12-megapixel sensors, one wide and one ultra-wide. In comparison, the Plus variant may include only a single 12-megapixel ultra-wide front camera. In terms of performance, the Tab S10 Plus is projected to offer options up to 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, identical to its predecessor. However, the Ultra model may feature a new high-end edition with 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. The launch event is anticipated to showcase the Galaxy AI functionalities enabled by these tablets, with Samsung India's pre-reservation graphic also touting Galaxy AI capability. The image also has fine print noting that the S Pen will only be bundled with specific models. This means you may have to purchase the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra if you want an in-box S Pen. However, Samsung is also offering a bundled S Pen if you pre-reserve the device in India. We've noticed an interesting trend with the last few high-end Galaxy Tabs, and that's the fact that US launch pricing has always increased with each successive series. This applies to all models, with a $100 to $150 increase from the Galaxy Tab S7 series to the S9 range. With the base Tab S10 model presumably discontinued this year, the starting price of the Galaxy Tab S10 series could be even higher, given that it'll start directly with the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus. In other words, you shouldn't be shocked if the Galaxy Tab S10 series has greater price overall compared to 2023 slates. A higher price tag may also make the company's FE tablets a more tempting offer for budget-conscious users. The first big price leak happened in early September when SVZ Tech Info reported putative Swiss pricing. The Galaxy Tab S10 Plus is claimed to start at $1,392, while the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra will supposedly start at $1,651. Journalist Roland Quant also chipped in with price news on September 9, suggesting the 256 gigs Galaxy Tab S10 Plus will cost $999, while the 512 gigs model would cost $1,199. The newest leak concerning the Galaxy Tab S10's cost comes from a WinFuture article. It means that the basic model of the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus, equipped with Wi-Fi, 12 GB RAM, and 256 GB storage, might cost around €1,119. Opting for 5G may boost it up to €1,269. On the upper end, the entry-level Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra with Wi-Fi, 12 GB RAM, and 256 gig storage would allegedly sell for €1,339. The top-end option, with 5G, 16 GB of RAM, and 1 TB of storage, might have a significant price of €1,909. The significant point here is that these European costs are in line with the previous generation, signaling that Samsung would keep to a similar pricing plan for the US market. If that's the case, the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus might launch out at $999, with the Tab S10 Ultra starting at $1,199 for the standard Wi-Fi variant. With just a few weeks remaining before the expected debut date for the Galaxy Tab S10 series, it makes sense to wait and see what Samsung has in store. That being said, people searching for high-end Android tablets might undoubtedly consider getting the current Galaxy Tab S9 series $799 at Amazon instead, since they're the finest premium Android slates on the market right now. Between the flagship performance, IP68 certifications, high-quality displays, S Pen integration, Samsung exclusive software changes, and extended commitment to updates, these tablets will definitely check practically all of the same boxes as the Tab S10 line. The Google Pixel tablet $499 at Amazon is perhaps the closest Android-based competition to the Galaxy Tab series, delivering a similarly outstanding commitment to updates, an integrated speaker dock for smart display style capability, and some neat AI-powered capabilities. Want something inexpensive yet still value performance above everything else? Then you might also ponder about the OnePlus Pad $549.99 from Amazon, providing a competent Dimensity 9000 processor and super fast charging for a significantly cheaper price. The Galaxy Tab S9 series undoubtedly makes a good claim for being the greatest Android slates on the market, but nothing is perfect. From connectivity and accessories to the design and more, here's what we hope to see from the Galaxy Tab S10 range. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus is the only device that has a 5G option. That's true. If you want the Tab S9 or Tab S9 Ultra, your only alternative is a Wi-Fi only variant. This seems like a ridiculous error, particularly for the Ultra, which has a huge display that may make it a wonderful travel companion for folks who require something that can serve as a monster productivity machine. I honestly believe all the Galaxy Tab S10 devices should offer 5G as an option. I can't imagine it adding much to the manufacturing costs, so it seems like a low-risk shift for Samsung. Of course, 5G isn't the only thing necessary to make the Tab S10 a fantastic business travel gadget. Let's discuss about Samsung's present keyboard problem. As mobile CPUs grow more capable, we're seeing more customers employ tablets as laptop alternatives, even if simply as a backup option. The greatest laptop alternatives have one thing in common: a superb keyboard attachment. The most apparent and popular example is the iPad Pro, which offers more than one acceptable keyboard option for converting the tablet into a makeshift laptop. Unfortunately, this isn't something Samsung has worked out just yet. Its existing Galaxy Book cover is basically of a casing with a Bluetooth keyboard, whereas Apple's approach makes the iPad seem nearly like a genuine laptop with additions like USB connections and more. Samsung needs to take the same path, delivering a keyboard that also acts as a dock with connectors for items like more USB-C ports, and maybe even extras like HDMI. The Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra would most clearly benefit from this, since its predicted size and performance make it a relatively decent analog for the iPad Pro series. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 features a 16:10 aspect ratio, which has its own merits and downsides. That said, it is obviously a lot more rectangular experience than many other tablets out there, even if the width is roughly comparable to something like the OnePlus Pad. The overall design makes things seem more cramped and uncomfortable, even although the screen sizes for the Tab S9 series start at 11 inches. Personally, I prefer to see the Galaxy Tab S10 models keep the same basic design language, but switch to a 4:3 aspect ratio like the iPad series. This aspect ratio is better for online applications, surfing, and even light productivity activities like writing, even if it's not nearly as excellent for video viewing. Still, Samsung's Tab S series has a lot of capability, and I believe it should aim to be more than simply a glorified media slate. I'll be honest, I don't believe the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 family really has to go down the smart home hub road to distinguish out. It's apparent Google has the highest goals there so far, and Google Assistant is far more suited for this experience than Bixby. Again, Samsung doesn't push Bixby nearly as hard anymore, so it's not like the Galaxy S10's hub features couldn't theoretically employ Google Assistant as a replacement. It should also go without saying that Assistant has practically been supplanted by Gemini, but Assistant is still the best smart home service. Still, I believe this sort of experience would be a nice addition, and even Apple is reported to be working on methods to utilize the iPad as the brains for the next-gen Apple home speaker. It's less apparent how Samsung may tackle it. I don't feel like the Pixel tablet's forced accessory approach would make much sense. Probably the greatest approach would be to design a dock/smart speaker hybrid device that could function alone as a Bluetooth speaker and basic Google Assistant and Gemini or Bixby-powered speaker. It could optionally be paired with a Galaxy Tab S10 for a full smart home hub experience that would connect wirelessly from any room. Let's not forget the elephant in the room though, Bixby Home. Bixby Home was Samsung's smart speaker that was cancelled before it ever existed. However, the firm did create an even more dismal Bixby Home Mini Edition that fared badly in the market. The problem is that Samsung doesn't have a strong reputation in the smart speaker industry, so producing a standalone could be considered as too risky for Samsung. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.